Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing marvelous. Hey, we got another topic here. We're going to run off again, another one from Katt Williams. I ran across this clip, Michael Williams LeBron's from Lionel Nation. He did a little spiel the other day, or a little while ago, on Katt Williams and Club Shay Shay. And to me, it was a rather interesting bit that he did. You know, he put Katt Williams in the light of some great people, some comedians, another person that fought against the, as we'd say, fought against the man. One of the gentlemen's name was Mark Shaw. He fought against the Kennedys, excuse me, and he was shadow banned because he was fighting for the justice of Marilyn Monroe and a lady by the name of Dorothy Kilgallen. Both these ladies came up dead mysteriously, and he felt a lot of this was wrapped up around the Kennedys. Anyway, he got shadow banned, which basically means anything that he put out there was not reaching the people. They shut him down. It's just like you putting up a post today and it's not getting nowhere. You're being blocked on every platform that's out there existing to this day. Now, another gentleman was George Carlin. Great comedian. He fought against everything politically, socially, injustice, everything and anything that was out there. He was taking a poke at everybody. And he was quite controversial himself. Then we have Lenny Bruce. They censored Lenny Bruce. Matter of fact, they even arrested him, and he was convicted for, as they would say, explicit content back in the day. Now, what he was saying on the stage was nothing compared to what they're doing today, and every comedian today would be arrested. But under the First Amendment, which is freedom of speech, you're protected. And you basically can say, pretty much whatever you can. Hell, that's how Trump's getting away with everything, saying everything, lies and anything he wants to say because of the First Amendment. But, I thought it was interesting, again, how he put Katt Williams' name amongst all these other people. And the greatest of them all that put his life on the line numerous times was Dick Gregory. May he rest in peace. He's no longer with us. A great loss to all of us. He passed away back in 2017. But he was a comedian and an activist. Now, he put his career online, even put his life on the line. He was supporting the voting rights back in 63. And one of the most iconic things that happened, which was, amongst other marches, he was involved with the Brigham campaign back in 63 that was televised in all the newspaper of everybody, thousands of people getting arrested, having the dogs sicked on them, fire hose turned on them. It was brutal. It was inhumane what they were doing to people at the time. And it's not much better to this day. It's just whitewashed a little bit. But he put his life on the line in many different ways. Now, he went so far as to run for president back in 1968. He ran against George Wallace, which was just a racist, outright spoken bigot. Didn't want busing, didn't want anything mixed in any kind of a way. And hey, this guy was running for president. You had Hoover Humphrey he was running against, along with Nixon, which Nixon did win it in 1968. Now, the crazy thing was, while Dick Gregory was out there working and running as being a president, a couple people interviewed him and they asked him and said, "Hey, Gregory, if you got to be president, what would be the first thing that you would do?" Well, hey, he's a comedian. What did he say? Well, the first thing I'd do is take the White House and paint it black. Oh, hell. That did not go over very well at all. J. Edgar Hoover, he hit the ceiling with that remark. And then, of course, Gregory says, "I'll bring all the boys back from Vietnam." Well, nobody was trying to hear that shit neither. So what did Hoover do? he went and put a little special force together to keep track of Gregory. He felt that he was a threat. A man that was helping and wanted to help the people and get equal voting rights, etc., and wanted equality for people. Now, of course, Hoover didn't want all that. This guy had to be a terrorist threat in some kind of a way. He went so far as even wanted to get together with the mafia to even get rid of him. Now, this is totally insane. But, I mean, the things that Gregory contributed through his craft of comedian, he did a lot for the people. Matter of fact, when the three boys came up missing, James Chaney, Goodman, and Michael Schwarzer, when they came up missing in 1964, when they got tortured and ended up dead, but got tortured by the KKK, he put out a $30,000, helped organize a $30,000 reward to find out any information what happened to these boys. Now, he's a great man. I mean, but he's a threat to everyone. But the point I'm making right here is this guy from Lionel Nation, the way he spoke about Katt Williams, Shannon Sharpe, the Club Shay Shay interview, what Katt Williams did, what he transformed upon that day, the magnitude of his interview. It changed everything. If you're following everything on social media to this day right now, and watch how everybody's coming out with what they're saying, everybody's coming out with their version of the truth. I mean, there's people that spoke about things in the past, but nowhere near what Katt Williams did and how he did it, and found a platform that he could do it on. Now, a lot of people tried to criticize Shannon Sharpe for letting Katt run loose. Now, the thing about it, if you want to look at it closely, if you take a journalist, they would have been trying to redirect or direct Katt in any kind of way that they wanted to for their own agenda. Sharpe didn't have that agenda. He's letting the man speak his piece, just the same way he let everybody else come on his show and speak. Everybody else had a chance to do exactly what Katt did. What Katt did was brilliant. I mean, it was the best thing that I've seen since sliced bread. The man told it like it was. And, hey, what can you say? You can't blame him because everybody else had their chance. So he came in and told it in his way. And from that, it snowballed. And, hey, it's still rolling and rolling and rolling. Now, I want to run this clip for you. And you just check out how he put this down about Katt and what his take was on the whole ordeal. All right. By the way, if you like the content, please put a like, subscribe, so you can stay tuned to everything we've got coming out each week. All right, we're going to run the clip for you right now.
Katt Williams is a genius. As we speak right now, he is the entertainment, topical, nuclear weapon whose reach knows no bounds. It is stratospheric. It is extraterrestrial. It is bigger in noise, bigger in volume, bigger in impact than anything that we have discussed heretofore. There is no subject that in our particular world is being met with the ferocity, the velocity, and perhaps the contumacity, or contumacy, I could say, of what he has done in this scorched earth indictment against everybody. Katt Williams is a genius, and I love Katt Williams. Do you know why? Let me tell you. I love ferocious truth. I love people who say, I'm going to upend everything that you hold true. In the world of comedy before him, I had the inimitable pleasure of meeting and watching and seeing and following throughout my life Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory was dangerous. Dick Gregory was dangerous. Whatever Katt Williams is doing now, or anybody else for that matter, nothing compares to the actual physical peril that Dick Gregory put himself into. He went against everybody. And by the way, in the same world of comedy, Mort Saul, albeit a white version of it, when he went against the Kennedys in his own, you talk about shadow band, guts? Oh, no. Lenny Bruce was wonderful, but that was about words. And George Carlin later on was very powerful, but he never, how do I say this? He didn't face actual physical, forget career, but physical death. But Katt Williams has resurfaced, and that's not the right word. Well, it hasn't resurfaced. It sounds like he's been somehow in the recesses of, he has revitalized. There's a resurgence in excitement and going after and destroying this world, this phony ersatz, fictive, synthetic world of show business. He talks about the chosen ones. And Shannon Sharp, his reaction, this is Ed McMahon. Did you hear? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That was beautiful.
He definitely has a colorful take on Katt Williams and the whole situation with Shannon Sharp. And very true. He definitely put his life on the line. A lot of people were saying, got to protect Katt. A lot of people are pissed off. He rubbed a lot of people wrong. And there's been people coming at Shannon, trying to discredit him in various different ways, trying to discredit Katt, which, hey, they've been trying to do that for the longest. But I like the way this man has described Katt and the whole situation. Now let's run this a little bit longer.
This is a historical point. So what Katt Williams did, in view of these people who made this explosion, he came along because what is his message? Truth. Or as some might say, truth. Even if it's not your birthday, or you're in the 8th grade, or you live on Earth. Anyway, truth. Truth is the shock element.
Oh, well, we can't be afraid of the truth and can't be afraid to speak the truth. So everybody out there now wants to see the truth, want to have their eyes wide open. Can't run and put your head in the sand like an ostrich. Yes, indeed, got to deal with the truth. It's time to handle it and stand on up. Katt speaking the truth. And now everybody wants to tell the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
And what Katt Williams is doing is he went and he's basically destroying the entire ecosystem, a word I hate and I swear I never use, but this ecosystem of the professional comedy realm. He is superb. I'm going to be talking more about him because it's a celebration of truth. It's a celebration of veracity, of vivacity. And what Katt Williams has done to elevate himself, because, yeah, he's Peck's bad boy and blah, 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 but he speaks the truth. And that is the most dangerous commodity, to speak the truth. That is the shock jock. That is what is shocking. Not merely being profane or cussing or, dare I say, coprolalic. No. I'm going to be talking more about this. Spend 30 seconds. Go to YouTube. What is the interview guy? 28, 30 million people? Watch it. Everybody's talking with 100 million different cut-ups, and people take it and they put them on their channel and they break it down. It's the most wonderful. Listen to Mr. Williams' his delivery, the style, the grace, the pattern. He's a heel, but really a face. But wrestling parlance, he's the heel. He sells it. He brings heat. He does everything. He's Harley Race. He's Abdullah the Butcher. He's the original Sheik. He's everybody. He is just... And Dave Chappelle, move over. There is a new king of comedy today. And by the way, it's going to be, yes, his comedy, what he said, but his truth. Because truth is what will get you destroyed. The truth won't set you free. It'll get you arrested. It'll get you shadow banned. It'll get you ruined. And in some respects, dispatched.
So we say, it's all about the truth. Yes, indeed. He had a hell of a lot to say about Katt and Shannon. Very interesting episode, I'd have to say myself. I thought that was a different way to go about an interview on Katt Williams. Now, I hope everybody's enjoyed what they've just heard and seen. And stay tuned for the next one. Please, again, put a like, subscribe, and we'll be back at you again with another lovely episode. May you all have a marvelous day and a marvelous evening. Take care. This is Rose from Ride with Rose. I personally would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to our episodes. Please support us by following us on all of our social media accounts: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. For the latest episodes, go to Podcaster, Spotify, Riverside FM, and YouTube. We look forward to sharing many more journeys together with you. And may you all have a marvelous day. #RWR.